Imagine you are in the middle of a traffic jam, with the sound of horns echoing everywhere. Or maybe you're about to face a difficult conversation with your boss, or even dealing with a personal crisis that seems unbearable. What if I told you that there was a way to stay calm and serene, even in these situations? Welcome to the world of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches the art of living a happier, more fulfilling life, regardless of external circumstances. Think of the words of the philosopher Emperor Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not over external events. Realize this principle, and you will find strength. Stoicism reminds us that the true control we have is in our own thoughts and actions. Things like the weather, the economy, or other people's behavior are out of our control. By accepting this reality, we free ourselves from the anxiety and frustration that come from trying to control the uncontrollable. More than that, Stoicism encourages us to focus on what we can truly control, our own character and actions. By striving to live in accordance with virtue, we can build an inner peace and contentment that is not dependent on the outside world. So, how about embarking on this journey of self-discovery? Let's discover together 10 profound lessons from Stoicism that will help us achieve inner peace and mastery over our emotions. Get ready to discover how the wisdom of the ancient Stoics can be applied to our modern lives. So, ready to get started? If so, leave your like, subscribe to the channel and comment on the secret phrase, "I have control over myself." This phrase will be our mantra as we delve into Stoic lessons and learn to live with more serenity and emotional control. Let's go on this journey together towards self-discovery and inner peace. 1. Develop resilience. Within the vast spectrum of Stoic philosophy, resilience echoes as a recurring theme, and it is Epictetus, considered the prototype of the Stoic philosopher, who guides us in the art of facing adversity with unwavering determination. For Epictetus, challenges should not be seen as enemies to fear, but as tools that sculpt the masterpiece of our character. Stoicism, grounded in the natural order of life, teaches us that obstacles are an integral part of existence. Those who adopt this view do not view adversity as a blockage or source of suffering, but as an opportunity for growth, a fire that tempers and refines our essence. Epictetus urges us not to bow before the storms of life, but to stand firm like the unshakable oak, resistant to the storm. The essence of this Stoic point of view lies in the understanding that it is not the events themselves, but our perceptions, reactions, and choices that have the power to shake us. It is the way we interpret life's trials that shapes our inner peace. Cultivating resilience in the Stoic context is following the path of self-development and recognizing adversity not as a punishment, but as an opportunity to learn. Stoicism teaches us that it is in the crucible of difficulties that we discover the true extent of our strength, and it is in facing challenges with courage and resilience that we emerge like tempered steel, with a character strengthened by the adversities we face. The Stoic perspective on adversity aligns perfectly with the belief in the sovereignty of choice. Epictetus urges us to face challenges not with fear, but with the bravery of a warrior, as it is through our responses to external events that we preserve inner serenity. It is the gift of resilience that allows Stoics to navigate the turbulent seas of life with an unwavering outlook, resilient even in the face of the most violent storms. On this journey, we find true strength of character and the ability to transcend adversity, transforming ourselves into wiser and more resilient versions of ourselves. Stoic resilience is not just about weathering the storms of life, but also about finding meaning and growth through them. When faced with challenges, we are challenged to develop virtues such as courage, wisdom, and self-control. These virtues not only help us face adversity, but also thrive in the face of it. As we navigate the ups and downs of existence, Stoic resilience accompanies us like a compass, guiding us toward inner calm and serene acceptance of what we cannot control. A Stoic resilience is not just an individual quality, but also a force that binds communities and societies together. When individuals cultivate resilience, they become living examples of how to face challenges with dignity and integrity. This creates a ripple effect, inspiring others to do the same and strengthening the bonds that unite us as human beings. In a world where adversity is inevitable, Stoic resilience becomes not only a valuable personal skill, but also a transformative force that can shape the destiny of individuals and entire societies. Stoic resilience is much more than simply resisting difficulties. It is a philosophy of life that teaches us to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, to face adversity with courage and dignity, and to find inner peace even in the most difficult circumstances. By cultivating this resilience, we not only strengthen our own character, but we also contribute to building a more compassionate, tolerant, and resilient world for all. 2. Understand the ephemerality of existence. In the profound and timeless writings of his Meditations, Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, explores the essence of life, a journey permeated by transience. His teachings are not only a testament to wisdom, but also an acceptance of the constant mutation of existence, serving as a foundation for maintaining a calm and serene attitude through Stoic philosophy. Marco Aurelio conveys a lesson that is crucial to achieving inner serenity, the recognition of the ephemeral and transitory aspects of life. This recognition is not an invitation to despair, but rather a source of strength that gives depth to our journey. The heart of this lesson lies in the understanding that nothing in the human experience, whether joy or adversity, is permanent. The universe, in its eternal flux, weaving a tapestry of constant change, challenges the wise Stoic not to resist this cosmic dance, but to dance in harmony with it, with grace and wisdom. Marcus Aurelius urges us to free ourselves from the weight of fleeting attachments that punctuate our lives, as well as material possessions that capture our attention. He teaches us to appreciate these moments and possessions while they are present, but also to let them go when the time comes, time of departure. In doing so, we discover an inner sanctuary of calm and composure, immune to external storms. Accepting the impermanence of all things, as advocated by Marcus Aurelius, acts as a balm for the soul, allowing us to put life's vicissitudes into perspective and freeing us from the anxiety arising from attachment to the past or the future. Through this Stoic teaching, we become the architects of our own inner fortress, creating a character marked by resilience in the face of life's inevitable changes. By understanding the ephemerality of existence, we open the way to a deep feeling of inner tranquility, recognizing that our capacity for calm and composure transcends the fluctuations of external circumstances. It is an enduring presence, similar to the stars that continue to shine in the night sky, regardless of the passing clouds that obscure them. Marcus Aurelius, through his Stoic wisdom, invites us to harness the light of this understanding, offering us the opportunity to savor life's moments while maintaining an unshakable sense of inner peace. By following these teachings, we find serenity in the midst of impermanence, transforming us into masters of our own existence. 3. Moderate exaggerated desires. In the vastness of Stoic philosophy, where reason and virtue intertwine like threads in a tapestry, we find Seneca's wise advice on the importance of moderation. Seneca, a philosopher known for his profound writings on virtue and personal growth, left us with a lesson of utmost importance: the need to control the impetuous desires that often threaten to disturb our inner tranquility. The core of Stoicism lies in the belief that heightened desires are like stormy seas, capable of throwing our lives adrift, leaving us in a perennial state of agitation and dissatisfaction. The Stoic sages, in their incessant search for inner serenity, recognize the dangers of the excessive desire for status, wealth, and material possessions beyond what is necessary for a life of virtue and wisdom. Seneca, in accordance with Stoic teachings, shares his wisdom anchored in the conviction that true contentment lies in the moderation of desires. This lesson encourages us to navigate the intricate corridors of existence with the helm of moderation, guiding us toward the tranquil haven of inner peace. The Stoic path, illuminated by Seneca's wisdom, calls us to simplify our desires, seeking only what is necessary for a life guided by goodness and virtue. In this simplification, we discover the precious jewels of contentment and serenity, independent of the whims of external fortune. The Stoic practice of moderating excessive desires becomes our burden, ensuring that we maintain a calm and serene position. However, this is not an easy task. It requires constant reflection, self-control, and discipline. It is a gradual process of self-knowledge and self-mastery. It is within the precepts of this ancient wisdom that we find the profound truth that the unbridled search for external treasures is only a fleeting illusion, while the true treasures reside within us, waiting to be discovered. It is this inner journey that leads us to the sacred sanctuary of inner tranquility, where we can find lasting peace and true fulfillment. 4. Cultivate virtue. The basis of Stoicism, enriched by the teachings of great philosophers such as Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, lies in the unwavering commitment to virtue. This ancestral philosophy values the Stoic virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance as essential guides for a life of balance and serenity. Unlike simple abstract concepts, these virtues are the foundations on which the Stoic ideal of living in harmony with the natural order of the universe rests. Wisdom, first among the virtues, illuminates our journey with its light, inviting us to deeply understand the world and our place in it. It is from wisdom that we develop discernment to distinguish the ephemeral from the lasting, following the example of Stoic sages such as Epictetus, who taught us the importance of looking beyond appearances and finding the true essence of things. Courage, the second virtue, is the sentry that protects the strength of our moral character. Facing life's challenges with firmness and determination, even in the face of fear, is the essence of this virtue. Following Seneca's teachings, we understand that courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the ability to triumph over it, strengthening our inner resilience. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reminds us that courage is the fire that burns within us, driving us to act in accordance with our highest principles. Justice, the third virtue, guides us to live according to principles of equity and moral rectitude. Inspired by the ideals of justice, Stoic philosophers lead us to make decisions aligned with the moral order of the universe, promoting inner peace and tranquility. Seneca reminds us that justice is what holds societies together, and that we should always seek to do what is right regardless of the circumstances. Temperance, the last virtue, acts as a guardian of moderation and self-control. She reminds us of the importance of mastering our desires, thus finding the true source of contentment. Following Seneca's teachings, we understand that by simplifying our desires and seeking only the essentials for a virtuous life, we find inner serenity, regardless of external circumstances. Epictetus, in his speeches, teaches us that temperance frees us from the slavery of excessive desires, allowing us to find true freedom and peace of mind. These virtues, espoused by several Stoic philosophers, converge to shape a life that exemplifies the Stoic ideal. They serve as guides through the turbulent waters of existence, holding us steady with grace, wisdom, and inner peace. By adhering to these virtues and allowing them to influence our thoughts and actions, we cultivate a serene and calm disposition, reflecting the Stoic commitment to inner harmony and ethical living. 5. The importance of acceptance. In the vast panorama of Stoic philosophy, few figures stand out as much as the Roman emperor and philosopher Marcus Aurelius. His profound insights, often recorded in the Meditations, echo through the ages, illuminating one of the most powerful lessons of Stoicism. The lesson of acceptance. Marcus Aurelius takes us on a profound journey through the human condition, recognizing both triumphs and tribulations as inevitable. For him, life is a symphony of ups and downs, a constant flow within an ever-changing landscape. There are circumstances beyond our control, elements over which we have no control. Marcus Aurelius, in his role as a wise Stoic, extols the virtue of accepting these immutable truths. To accept in the Stoic sense is to embrace the reality of life's unpredictability and impermanence. It is freeing yourself from the bonds of attachment to specific results and aligning yourself with the incessant rhythm of the universe. In his words, resisting the natural course of events only leads us to turbulence and anguish, like a ship struggling against the current. The Stoic perspective of acceptance is akin to sailing the sea of existence without a fixed destination, but with an unwavering faith in one's journey. It means giving up the desire for inflexible control and instead flowing with the constant movement of life, dancing to the cosmic music, whether serene or stormy. This lesson forms the foundation of inner peace and tranquility, urging us to embrace the vagaries of life, savoring success, and facing adversity with grace. The power of acceptance, illuminated by Marcus Aurelius, is a beacon that guides us through the labyrinth of existence, allowing us to greet each moment, each circumstance, with a serene heart. It is the serenity of embracing life in all its unpredictability, finding profound tranquility in the midst of a landscape in constant transformation. By integrating these concepts into our lives, we discover a new way of being and looking at the world. Acceptance is not passivity, but rather an active stance towards reality. It's recognizing our limitations and finding power in accepting what we can't change. In doing so, we discover an inner freedom that allows us to live authentically and peacefully, regardless of external circumstances. Therefore, acceptance, as taught by Marcus Aurelius and the Stoics, is not just a philosophical virtue, but a transformative practice that enables us to live more fully and meaningfully. It is through it that we find the serenity and strength necessary to face life's challenges, allowing us to flow with grace through the vicissitudes of destiny. 6. Accept what is within our control. Epictetus, the Stoic sage, teaches us an essential lesson that serves as the foundation of Stoic philosophy. The idea of the dichotomy of control, central to this teaching, is the recognition that there is a fundamental division in our lives between that which we can control and that which is beyond our influence. This concept is crucial to cultivating a serene and peaceful attitude, even in the face of the uncertainties of existence. In essence, Epictetus advises us to direct our energy and attention to those aspects of life that are within our sphere of control, such as our thoughts, actions, intentions, and reactions. By focusing on what is truly within our reach, we can navigate life with purpose and confidence. Recognizing that our internal world is under our control is what grounds our tranquility. On the other hand, external events and circumstances, often beyond our control, must be seen as outside our sphere of influence. Just as an archer, as exemplified by Epictetus, can aim carefully, pull the bowstring precisely, and release the arrow skillfully, but remain uncertain as to the outcome of the flight, we must learn to detach from outcomes we cannot govern. This release is not resignation, but rather an embrace of equanimity in the face of the unpredictability inherent in life. Epictetus' metaphor of the archer, who finds contentment in knowing that he has done his best, regardless of the arrow's fate, serves as a powerful reminder of the Stoic approach to life. It encourages us to focus on our intentions and the dedicated efforts we undertake, accepting that results are subject to a multitude of external factors. In essence, Stoicism reminds us to take control of our inner world, embracing the dichotomy of control as a powerful tool for maintaining a calm and collected disposition in a world where much remains beyond our influence. By directing our energies toward what we can shape, we free ourselves from the burden of trying to control the uncontrollable, allowing us to find serenity in knowing we did our best with the resources available. This perspective empowers us to face life's challenges with a calm and determined mind, knowing that we are focusing on what really matters and letting go of what is beyond our control. 7. Cultivate full consciousness. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher revered for his visions that echo through the centuries, presents us with a vital teaching for those seeking serenity and equanimity in the face of life's challenges: the practice of full consciousness. In Stoic thought, mindfulness is like a compass that guides us to the shores of the present, offering a refuge from the incessant churn of past regrets and future uncertainties. It is the art of inhabiting the present moment with deep attention, an antidote to the anguish of rumination, which is the mind's constant brooding over past sadness and future anxieties. Seneca's teachings invite us to contemplate the beauty and depth of the current moment, recognizing it as the only moment that truly exists. The practice of mindfulness, as taught by Seneca, is not restricted to extraordinary moments in life, but extends to everything, from the ordinary to the mundane. He encourages us to witness the fabric of existence with a keen eye, from the remarkable to the seemingly trivial. In doing so, we free ourselves from the torturous grip of remorse and the paralyzing grip of worry. This Stoic mindfulness is a valuable tool for maintaining inner calm and mental clarity. It works as a bridge to the present, connecting us to the profound simplicity of now. It is an art that grants us the ability to fully engage with the circumstances of the moment, savoring each breath and appreciating the beauty that reveals itself with each heartbeat. In the practice of mindfulness, we discover a timeless refuge where the mind finds solace, a place where inner tranquility is nurtured and composure is cultivated even in the face of the storms of existence. It is a daily commitment to be present, to be fully aware of the present moment, without being dragged down by the remnants of the past or the worries of the future. In this state of being, we find a serenity that permeates our lives, bringing a sense of inner peace that transcends external circumstances. As we practice mindfulness, we follow in the footsteps of wise Seneca, honoring his timeless wisdom and finding a path to true inner peace amid the hustle and bustle of the world. May we cultivate this practice in our daily lives, always remembering that the key to serenity lies in the ability to remain fully present, moment to moment. 8. The power of conscious choice. In the vast ocean of philosophical knowledge, Epictetus emerges as a venerable figure, an icon of Stoicism whose wisdom transcends the boundaries of time. On this intellectual journey, he presents us with an invaluable lesson: the power of conscious choice in our responses. Within the context of Stoic philosophy, this lesson stands like a beacon, guiding us safely through the tumultuous waters of existence. Epictetus, with his unwavering conviction, reminds us that although we may be tossed by the tides of external events, the rudder of our responses remains firmly in our control. The heart of Stoicism lies in the understanding that true mastery lies within ourselves, in the deep self-mastery we cultivate. This philosophy exalts the sovereignty of our choices in the face of life's challenges, and it is within this inner space that the Stoic virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, become our compasses, guiding us towards inner tranquility. However, to achieve this tranquility, Epictetus invites us to deeply reflect on the nature of our judgments and reactions, especially in moments of adversity. It is through this self-examination that we awaken to the profound truth that we possess the sacred power of choice. We are able to consciously shape our responses to the vicissitudes of life. Thus, the Stoic approach to facing the challenges of existence resembles a masterpiece, where every stroke of our actions is guided by the Stoic virtues. The Stoic arsenal, full of lessons transmitted by Epictetus and other sages, becomes our inner refuge, impenetrable even in the face of the fiercest storms. By making conscious choices and aligning our actions with Stoic virtues, we forge a shield that preserves our serenity in the face of adversity. This is the clear calling of Stoic philosophy, to navigate the labyrinths of life with grace and resilience, for it is in the crucible of conscious choice that we find true inner peace. And it is crucial that we cultivate this capacity for conscious choice in all facets of our lives. We must remember that although we cannot control external events, we have the power to control our own responses. It is through this mastery over our choices that we find true freedom and inner peace. So may the lessons of the Stoics inspire us to make conscious choices, guided by wisdom and virtue on our journey through life. 9. The importance of gratitude. In the rich tapestry of Stoic philosophy, intertwined with threads of wisdom and resilience, a luminous concept emerges: gratitude. This principle, advocated by Seneca, one of the prominent philosophers of Stoicism, sheds light on the journey toward inner serenity and contentment, regardless of the obstacles we face. He urges us to not only celebrate moments of triumph, but also to find value in adversity, for it is through the lens of gratitude that we can find peace even in the most difficult circumstances. Seneca, in his writings on gratitude, masterfully extolled its virtues. He calls us to shift our focus from what we lack to what we already have, to find solace in the present, and to appreciate the treasures that often go unnoticed. In this Stoic practice, we discover a powerful tool for cultivating a deep sense of inner peace. The essence of Seneca's teachings on gratitude is a gentle reminder that the practice of gratitude is not conditioned on the abundance of our possessions, but rather on our ability to recognize life's blessings in their many forms. It is just a reaction to moments of ease, but rather a deep recognition that, even in the midst of storms, we can find a refuge of serenity. By cultivating a feeling of gratitude, we transform our relationship with life. We learn to see the beauty in everyday life, the lessons in adversity, and the value of each passing moment. Seneca encourages us to be content with the present, recognizing that the true riches in life are not objects to be acquired, but rather experiences to be valued. The value of gratitude, illuminated by Seneca, acts as a guardian of our inner peace. Teach us to constantly contemplate the blessings that enrich our journey. In doing so, we discover that gratitude is an elixir that transforms the basic elements of despair and longing into the richness of contentment and serenity. In times of challenge, a heart full of gratitude remains steadfast. Find strength even in the midst of adversity, as you recognize that life's trials are also teachers. As Seneca would remind us, the Stoic spirit is not shaken by difficulties. On the contrary, it flourishes, finding nourishment in the deep well of gratitude. In the Stoic tradition, the value of gratitude is a constant companion that leads us to a deep sense of tranquility. It lifts us above the tumultuous waves of life, revealing the serenity that lies in appreciating blessings, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. With the wisdom of Seneca, we understand that practicing gratitude is not just a response to the joys of life, but rather a warm embrace of the beauty found in the most challenging moments of existence. With every breath, every heartbeat, every fleeting moment, we have the opportunity to unearth the treasures of gratitude. Seneca's Stoic legacy invites us to value the present, not despite life's challenges but because of them, and to savor the beauty that surrounds us. It is in this enlightened practice that we find a deep sense of tranquility and calm even in the midst of life's storms. 10. Persistence in learning. In the vast fabric of Stoicism, where wisdom intertwines with resilience and temperance, a resplendent lesson stands out, inviting us to embark on an ongoing journey of self-improvement. Epictetus, one of the giants of Stoicism, echoes this lesson with firmness and conviction, pointing out that the path to serenity and inner peace is paved with unceasing personal growth. This Stoic commitment to self-improvement is not an isolated concept, but rather a central theme that echoes through the voices of the various Stoic philosophers. Epictetus, in particular, carries the banner of this lesson with unwavering determination, inviting us to follow the path of continuous development, emphasizing that such commitment is an invaluable treasure that prepares us to face life's challenges with wisdom and grace. At the heart of the Stoic doctrine lies the deep understanding that life is a constant journey where we are constantly evolving. We are not static, but rather beings with unexplored potential, always in search of growth. Cultivating lifelong learning and development is a call to action, a reminder that no matter the situation we find ourselves in, there are always new horizons to explore and virtues to improve. The Stoic quest for self-improvement harmonizes in a unique way with the search for wisdom and inner serenity. It is the recognition that calm and composure are not static states, but rather dynamic processes enriched by the never-ending search for understanding and personal evolution. Epictetus encourages us to seek wisdom as if searching for a valuable treasure, aware that it is the compass that guides us through the labyrinths of existence. The Stoic journey of self-improvement pulses in tune with the ebbs and flows of the human experience. We are not called to perfection, but to progress, not to stagnation, but to constant growth. This Stoic lesson resonates in the halls of knowledge, whispering that there is no final destination, but rather an endless odyssey in the quest to become enhanced versions of ourselves. By internalizing this lesson, we learn to face life's challenges with resilience and courage. The Stoic spirit finds strength not in the absence of difficulties, but in the pursuit of growth, often accelerated by adversity. We discover that setbacks are not blocks but stepping stones, and each trial becomes a master in itself. The commitment to learning and continuous development throughout life becomes a lighthouse in the midst of storms, a source of calm in the face of the storms of existence. It is living proof of the Stoic principle that, regardless of external circumstances, we are the masters of our inner world. The more we learn, the more we grow, and the more we grow, the more capable we are of bravely resisting the storms that life has in store for us. In Epictetus's teachings, we find an invitation to celebrate the journey of self-improvement, to enjoy the learning process, and to honor the continuous effort of personal growth. It is a lesson that assures us that each step taken on this path brings us closer to the essence of Stoicism, a life marked by inner calm, composure, and the constant search for wisdom. In a world full of distractions and uncertainty, Stoicism stands out as a practical and lasting guide to maintaining serenity and inner peace. Drawing inspiration from the wisdom of Stoic philosophers such as Epictetus and adopting the virtue of temperance, it is possible to face life's challenges with grace, transmitting wisdom and inner harmony. Stoic temperance becomes an anchor, guiding you through the storms of existence and helping you remain calm in the face of adversity. Incorporating these Stoic lessons provides a deep sense of calm and balance, allowing you to thrive regardless of the obstacles life presents. The enduring wisdom of Stoicism reminds us that inner peace and composure are not dependent on external circumstances, but are cultivated internally through the ongoing practice of these valuable lessons. Therefore, I invite you to reflect on these powerful lessons and incorporate them into your own life. If these ideas resonate with you, please leave a like and comment, and share your experiences and reflections on how Stoic virtues and the pursuit of self-improvement have impacted your personal journey. Together, we can continue to explore and improve our paths toward a fuller, more meaningful life. And if you've made it this far, comment "Stoicism in practice" so we know you followed through to the end. I hope to see you in the next video. See you soon.